This is another program for servo motor, and in previous program I used a 5-degree incrementation in the angle. Here it covers only 2 degree, 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree in forward direction, again 180 degree, 90 degree and 0 degree in a reverse direction. So you can change any angle from 0 to 180 degree to make it rotate. In this experiment, we are interfacing servo motor with Arduino UNO board, and the servo motor has only 3 connections: ground, VCC, and the signal pin. The ground pin of servo motor, which is black in color, the wire, it is connected to ground pin of Arduino UNO board, and the red color wire, which is VCC pin, it is connected to 5 volts pin of Arduino UNO board, and the yellow one, or sometimes it may be orange color wire, it is a signal pin. It is connected to pin number 9 of Arduino UNO board. Pin number 9 is a PWM signal pin, that is pulse width modulation signal pin, which is specially used to control the speed of the motor. So this is about the connection diagram. Now I'll explain the code. And this is the small code which is used to rotate the servo motor in only 2 angle, 0 degree to 90 degree and from 90 degree to 180 degree. So for this, you should include servo library file. And here we are creating an object to control the servo, and the variable name used is my servo. And in setup function, we will assign the pin number to the servo motor. So here we are using pin number 9 of Arduino UNO board to connect the signal pin of a servo motor. Then first we will write a 0. So this will indicate the 0th position of a servo motor, and it will be in 0 position for 1000 milliseconds or 1 second. And again we are going to write 90 degree. The motor will rotate up to 90 degree, and it will wait for 1000 millisecond. Again the motor is it covers the angle 180 degree. So this loop will be continuously executed. So the how to do this, how to rotate from 0 to 90 degree and from 90 degree to 180 degree. Now I'll show you practically. So after writing the program, you select the board. The board selected is Arduino UNO board. From Arduino AVR board, select the Arduino UNO board and select the port to which port it is connected. It is connected to COM3. So now we will upload the program. Okay, the uploading is done. Now we will check whether the servo motor covers from 0 to 90 degree and from 90 degree to 180 degree. In the previous code, I have shown the angle covered by the servo motor is 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree, 90 degree to 180 degree. In this code, I am covering the angle in steps of 5 degree. So it starts from 0 to 0 degree, 5 degree, 10 degree up to 180 degree in steps of 5 degree. And again from 180 degree back to 0 degree, 180 degree, 175 degree, 170 degree and so on. So for this, it has to cover so many angles. For this, we have to use the for loop. For int angle is equal to 0, angle if it is less than or equal to 180 degree, and angle plus plus. So it continue. If I write angle here, it starts rotating from 0 to 5 degree, 5 degree to 10 degree. In steps of 5 degree, it covers up to 180 degree. So again, we will create some 1000 milliseconds of time delay. And again from 180 degree, it has to come back to 0 degree. So start from 180 degree and you check for whether it is greater than or equal to 0, and you subtract 5 degree, because 180 to 175, 170 to 170, minus 5 degree should take place. That's why angle is equal to minus is equal to 5. So it means that 5 degrees subtracted for every step. So when we write this angle, so the motor starts rotating from 180 degree to 0 degree in steps of a 5 degree. So for this, after writing this program, select the board. The board selected is Arduino AVR board, Arduino UNO board, and select the port. The port is COM3. Now you upload the program. Once the uploading is done, 100% uploading is done, I'll show you practically how the rotation takes place. This is a servo motor which is interfaced with the Arduino UNO board. This servo motor has got 3 pins. The red wire represents the VCC pin, and brown wire represents the ground pin, and yellow wire represents the signal pin. So this ground pin is connected to ground pin of Arduino UNO board, and the red wire which is connected to VCC pin of Arduino UNO board, and the signal pin which is yellow in color, it is connected to pin number 9 of Arduino UNO board. So you will get like this. So here I have connected 3 jumper wires in order to connect it to the Arduino board. So this servo motor, I have written program to rotate in steps of 5 degree. It starts from 0 degree and it covers every 5 degree, 0, 5 degree, 10 degree, like that up to 180 degree. And while coming back, 5 degrees decremented, 180, 75, 175, 170, 165, like that. The minus 5 degree takes place while going in this direction, plus 5 degree. So totally it covers 0 to 180 degree.